Honorable judges, respect the audience, and everyone here today, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God. It is because of Him we are all able to attend this contest. Secondly, my salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, who have brought us from the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. And last but not least, I would like to thank the judges for giving me this very special opportunity to compete in this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Amelia, and I'm from the State Islamic Institute of Surakarta, standing here before you all to deliver my speech. I hope you all are feeling as amazing as I am right now. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm not here to tell you about what I'm feeling. Instead, I will tell you about a certain book that I have read that made me open mind for something. In other words, this book saved my life. Now, before I start, I'd like to ask one question. Have you ever had this feeling when you see a book sitting on a bookshelf in the bookstore, and at the moment you see the cover and read the synopsis, you just knew you were going to love it? Well, I have. A book entitled A Little Women by an honorable and well-known writer, Louisa May Alcott. This book about the story of four sisters in the 19th century. The oldest girl named Margaret, or commonly called Meg, 16 years old. The second girl named Josephine, or commonly called Jo, 15 years old. The third girl named Elizabeth, 13 years old, or commonly called Beth. And the last girl is Amy, 12 years old. The four siblings have different personalities. Meg is very beautiful and gentle. Jo is passionate, temperamental, and loves to write. Beth is gentle, quiet, and kind. And Amy is selfish, spoiled, and childish. These four children live with their mother while the father went to fight in the Civil War. This family lived in simplicity while his father left. His mother and four siblings worked to fulfill their daily needs. As in families in general, the siblings with different characters make they are not escape from various fights. Sometimes they praise each other, but there are also mockery, fights, and also jealous. This book also contains a story that contains the values of sacrifice and humanity between the family or with others. For example, when Jo was willing to sacrifice her hair to be sold to a salon in order to increase the cost of her mother's trip to Washington to visit their father who was seriously ill. Then, there's also the story of Beth, who continues to help her neighbor's baby who suffers from an infectious disease until finally the baby is in her lap. Therefore, the disease is transmitted to Beth. At such time is the hardest time for them. They have to take care of Beth when their parents are not at home. Beside the issue of family warmth, sacrifice, love between siblings, and Meg's romantic love, this book also raised the issue of feminism. Through the figure of Jo, who is independent and always opposes the rules that limit her freedom. When I read this book, I feel that I got into the story, especially on Jo's character, who was full of passion and freedom. Reading Little Women saved my life. The book made me realize that family love is everything and being a feminist is not wrong, and we must live freely without being constrained. And now I feel so thankful to the writer Louisa May Alcott and her book Little Women, which indirectly led me to the better path. One more thing that I will say is not about what kind of book that you read. It can be horror, romance, or even comedy. What matters is whether or not that book can inspire you to survive and help you to face all your problems with a big heart. That's all for my speech. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.